Alright, welcome back everybody. My name is Atris and today we're playing Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today we're playing against a player named Yumble on this map, whatever this map is called. I can never remember what the name of the maps are. Anyway, he's a Terran player and we're just gonna get going. I'm gonna speed this up because it's kind of a long game. I've been having trouble against the Terran Bio Ball, even though I uploaded one a couple of days ago about me fighting them, and I won that one. And I've been trying to duplicate it multiple times, and I've finally kind of gotten it. I've beaten I think 5 Terrans in a row that have gone Bio, so I'm feeling a lot better with it. I did however change it a wee bit. I've been watching another Starcraft player, and so I'm actually going to go for a second base rather quickly. I say rather quickly. I mean it's about normal, I guess. But I'm scouting him, trying to see what he's got. I was going to drop a pylon there, but he caught me too quick. He followed me too quickly. So I've got my gateway up. I've got my my second Nexus going down already. I'm going to be dropping my cybernetics core. I actually dropped a proxy pylon over there, and I'm going to try and get fully saturated in both bases as quick as I can. Next on the menu is Warp Gate, Stalker, and Mothership Core, all three at the same time. And I'm going to chrono boost out the I'm supposed to be chrono boosting out the Mothership Core. Yeah, there we go. Just because he's going to be hitting me about, I don't know, about 4.5-5 minutes. That's usually when the bio marines come in. So I'm trying to get that fully saturated enough to where I can get some good units out. And I'm just going to keep making stalkers. I'm actually planning on going disruptors this game. Just because I've been watching this one player and he swears by disruptors. So, I've tried him before, had a little bit of good success with him, lost a lot with him just because I'm not very good at micro. But, you can't get better if you don't try. So, that's what I'm doing. So, I've got my Twilight Council, my robotics facility, another gateway down. Going to be taking Blink as soon as I can and put a robotics bay down. Now the second base is really helping with this because I'm just keeping up with the minerals. As soon as my robotics facility gets down, I'm dropping out a observer. Against Terran, observers are your friends. You've got to know what they're doing, and you got to have a constant flow of stalkers. Especially if you're going to go disruptors, which against Terran disruptors are good. Against Zerg, disruptors are good, and against Protoss, disruptors are good. So if you can do it, if you can't, practice. If you can, you should be winning a fair few games. So I mean, it's 6 minutes, so I know he's going to be here in just a second, trying to pump out a disruptor so I can make sure and get it. So there's my first disruptor. And I've actually got an observer right at I'll pause it real quick. Yeah, there he is, right there. He's right at his main base, so I can see. Okay, well he's got some stuff. Maybe he's just going like super defensive, so he's not going to come to me. So I'm going to have to go to him. And right now you can see I'm flooding minerals, so I'm going to drop down a bunch more gateways, I believe, and keep. No, I was thinking about going. This didn't work at all. I was thinking about going like immortal drops, and I can tell you right now it didn't work. I was going for a third. Gonna take the gold base, and just gonna keep warping in stalkers, trying to get that good ground army, and then go for the attack. Now, I'm at 7-8 minutes. He still doesn't have it. I'm thinking that okay, there's something else. He's going something else, and got to get my third base up, get that fully saturated, while still trying to tech up and keep my army going. So I've got one immortal, and I'm gonna try and get that around and drop and take out those what are those things called? SCVs? Yeah, I think the SCVs. Just drop it in the middle of the line. Just see how that goes. Kind of just playing around with this right now. Wasn't really thinking about it. Got my warp prism speed, and it was kind of pointless because I didn't use it after this. So I'm just gonna keep warping in, keep moving my guys. I'm gonna be moving up here in just a second, and my computer was lagging really bad, and that just seems to happen every time I play a Terran player. Is it lags out, and I can't move or get my disruptor shots like they should be. But you can see him. He is flooding minerals like crazy, and I don't know this obviously at the time, but I'm gonna try and sneak in and drop this, and I dropped one, and I got my second one out, and then I see the Thors, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's going end game as soon as he can. So, Stalker disruptors, man, those can knock out anything. But I know he's only got 2 bases so far. Well, I assume he's only got 2 bases so far. Oh, what a shot! And I saw that Raven as well. So I gotta make a few more of these, and I think I'm gonna be going for a 4th, and I think I'm taking the other gold base, just to deny him the gold bases. Because if it's gonna go, a long time, I want to make sure and get all of the gold minerals out of the map as soon as I can. But I see Thors, so I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna go mass Void Ray. But I've got a big army here. Let's see what we can do with it. So these kind of games, I assume to watch, are really boring because I don't have very many engagements. But as soon as I start engaging, I'm gonna slow it back down to normal. There we go. So you can see all of his Thors, man. So I'm like, oh, okay. So kill one of them, blink back out. Gonna bring these back because I'm trying to lure him out so I can get a couple of disruptor shots on it. Because I think for a Thor you're gonna need 2 disruptors, if I remember correctly. And just gonna keep warping in more. And on my mini map, I notice that he's got his 3rd base going down. So I'm gonna go down there and deny it as soon as I can. Now you can see that my computer's even lagging doing the replays. So I'm gonna pause it real quick and come right back. Alright, so don't remember what I was saying, but I'm just gonna go back to player camera, and I'm gonna go in there and try and destroy him. Oh, I'm gonna go get my 4th. I think. Wow, that's way too fast. Well, no, it's not. I'm still not really doing anything. Getting my gateways out, and I'm gonna start going now. Just gonna start trying to poke in a wee bit, and yeah, you can see that it's kind of a slow game. These are not fun to watch. I don't think it's not fun for me to watch the replay anyway. So I'm just gonna go in, try and do it, and I see all of those guys. So I'm just gonna kill one, blink back out, try and pull him out here a wee bit to try and be able to get my disruptor shots off, but it just doesn't happen. But since he's got all those big guys, are you kidding me? Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I was gonna freeze again. I see he's gonna try and go for a 3rd, so I'm gonna go over there and deny that real quick though. And just knock that out, and he gets the cancel on it. Unfortunately, I was hoping to just get it. So I'm gonna get my fourth base, and like I said, I want to get all of the gold minerals out of the map, and I'm gonna start queuing up some void rays, and then I'm gonna try and get some carriers out because I've got my fleet beacon going down. Got my gonna try and get some carriers out. So got plenty of guys. I'm almost full on people here. and you know, I'm going to try and knock this game out right here. So I'm just sort of getting this set up, and I'm checking. I'm glad I did. I'm just checking all of the extra bases, and I see he's caught 2 bases. They don't have anything in them, but you know, he will. So I'm just going to go up there, knock all them out, deny him that, and you know, try and keep him at 2 bases so that I can keep expanding and keep that economy lead. And again, you know, not really doing much, just you know, just enough to keep watching, to keep him on his toes, and to keep making sure that that I stay in the lead. So I got that knocked out, and so with that in mind, I sent somebody over to the top right corner of the map just to make sure he didn't have that one either, and he didn't. So I'm just bringing everything here. I do see that he's got his Vikings flying over, so he's either, you know, getting ready to take another base, or he's trying to move everything across the map. And I do actually somehow miss all those Thors. He actually gets all the way through, and he's about to attack my base, if I remember. Yeah, he's attacking my base right now. Well, I've got everybody at his base. So, but I'm already pretty much completely mined out. So I'm thinking, you know, whatever. But I don't want to lose all of my equipment, so I'm just going to send my entire army back. But he put so much into these Thors that there's no way he can recover if I can beat him, because he's got battle cruisers, he's got ravens, and he's got and Thors. So if I can take out this army, then you know, I'm going to be in really good shape. But he's got so much, you know. But it takes 3 shots to kill a Thor, which unfortunately I had to find out the hard way. But you know, that's just the way it is. But I took out, you know, so much money of his that, you know, I'm not really worried about it. I'm just gonna re-warp in, take what I've got, and I'm gonna start heading over. But this was a weird one. He didn't do bio, so it's not really, doesn't really have anything to do with bio. But he went, what in the world? He went early late game, if that's a thing. But that's what he went for. So I just take everybody out of that base because I know he's gonna destroy it. I'm not even gonna worry about it if he does or he doesn't. But I do end up taking out all of his Thors. So that I'm thinking, well, let's just go attack him. Excuse me. But I've got, you know, complete domination of the entire map, so I'm not worried at all. So I'm just gonna go in and, you know, wreck him. Just warping in another round of stalkers, and I'm gonna go destroy him. Well, I'm gonna try anyway. I didn't really use any disruptor shots at all this game, which kind of sucks because that's kind of what I've been focusing on. But this was a good game. It was a good win, and it was against Terran again. So, you know, that's kind of what my focus has been on Terran, and so that's kind of what I'm wanting to show everybody. So he says GG's out, and he doesn't quit just yet. I guess he just wants to see if he can hold me here, and so I just shoot my interceptors out just to kind of see what he's got, and then I'm gonna send everybody up there, and I'm just gonna blink in, surround him, take everything out, and then he quits, if I remember correctly. So that's this game. You know, that was you know, just a standard opening, and you know, stalkers, you know, mass stalkers can take out almost anything. You know, if you can get a good economy behind you and keep producing stalkers, the disruptors would really have helped if he had gone bio, which I was kind of expecting him to, but he didn't. But really helps if they are going bio. But you want that strong economical base, and you just want to go mass stalkers, and then into late game Void Ray and carriers, tempests, whatever. But that's really the kind of match that you're wanting to do, and or the sort of lineup that you're wanting to do. At least that's what helps me, But I'll have the build order down below. If you like it, click like, share, subscribe. If you've got any tricks or tips, what you do to beat Terrans, leave me a build order down below. Explain yourself, kind of a thing, and I'll be happy to try it out. Because that's kind of what we're at this game is trying things out, trying to find the thing that works for this, and what doesn't work for that. So, like I said, if you like it, or if you've got any suggestions, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.